Hi guys, and welcome. If you've been to this channel before, welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. Are you a new CNCer or maybe an advanced CNCer who's looking to pick up some new tips about work holding solutions? If so, you have come to the right place. In this week's video, I'm going to talk about 5 CNC work holding solutions in order from least expensive to most expensive, least involved to most involved, and I guarantee you one of these solutions is going to be a great fit for you in your shop. My name is Nick Paicos. My shopping channel is the Paicos Aesthetic. I've been woodworking for over 10 years, been CNCing for over 10 years. Started off with a Shapoko CNC and then I graduated to an Avid CNC. I can't wait to share these tips with you guys. Stick around and let's get into it. Thanks.
And where down we go, 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 go. Where down we go.
Our first option is painter's tape and CA glue. For this setup, all we need is blue painter's tape, CA glue, and accelerator. Don't make the mistake I made at first, which is cheap out and try to buy the knockoff painter's tape. It's significantly cheaper than the real deal painter's tape made by 3M, but there's a reason it's cheap, because it sucks. Seriously though, the cheaper stuff is way less sticky and it doesn't work well for this application. So first you want to put some strips of tape on the bed of your CNC in a pattern that you can match up with the tape that you're going to be putting on the back of your project in the next step. Next step, put that tape on the back of your project. Finally, put a strip of CA glue on the blue painter's tape and then spray some accelerator on the tape on the back of your project. Then join the 2 pieces of tape and hold for 10 seconds so that a bond can form. With the accelerator applied, 10 seconds is all you're going to need for this to harden. And voila, you have a quick and easy hold down method. Advantages for this method are it's easy to set up, it's quick to set up, and it's inexpensive. You can get all of these materials for about 30 bucks and they will last you a long time. You'll get plenty of applications out of them. The disadvantages are the hold down power is not great. This will work well if you're going to do some light milling on a piece. For example, if you're engraving on a cutting board. But if you're going to be cutting all the way through 3/4 inch thick hardwood, let's say, this is not a great choice and your piece may be sent flying to the moon. Option 2 is the T-track system. Basically, the way this works is you have a bolt that slides into a track and then you have some type of clamp that applies pressure from the top and holds your workpiece in place. There are dozens of different types of hold down clamps that you can get and you can even make your own. Advantages of this method are it's customizable, most beginner CNC models come with T-track clamps standard, and it's relatively cheap if you make your own hold downs and mill your own T-track. The disadvantages are if your CNC hits the hold downs, it will certainly cause damage to your bits, and it may even cause damage to your spindle or router and motors driving your machine. Option 3 is custom tables and clamps. This is a setup that I use today along with my plastic nail gun and Raptor nails, which I'll talk about in the next step. With this option, you have endless choices for customization, but you have to find what works best for you. I chose to download a spoil board file that I purchased off of Etsy. This allowed me to use my CNC to mill out a grid on a 4 by 8 foot sheet of MDF and install 1/4 20 nuts on the bottom side. Then I downloaded a separate file to make my hold down fixtures that have a slot for a 1/4 20 bolt. Next, I put in an L-shaped fence on the bottom and side of my spoil board that is also held down with 1/4 20 bolts. Now I can take my workpiece and place it on the MDF surface, and no matter the size of the workpiece, I will have an available 1/4 20 nut to screw into. I tighten the hold down, which works because the 1/4 20 bolt is placed on a pivot point that allows me to eccentrically tighten the clamp and apply pressure from the side against the L fence. Advantages of this method are it's custom, which means it's specifically designed for you. Depending on your design, you can add an infinite amount of hold down points, and you can use different types of hold down methods with this option as well. I can use my eccentric clamps to hold down from the side. I can use regular clamps from a T-track to hold down from the top, or I could even use my plastic nailer or tape and CA glue with this method. Also, if I'm using my eccentric clamps, there's less risk of me hitting the clamp with my spindle because its holding power comes from the side rather than the top. Disadvantages of this method are the setup is definitely more complicated. My setup took a full day to install on my CNC machine, so it is time consuming. Option number 4 is the plastic nail gun, aka Raptor nails. This is a great option and one I use all the time. Essentially, this is a nail gun that shoots plastic nails similar in size to brad or finish nails. I use a gun that is sold by Avid CNC, and it is $359 at the time I made this video. The Raptor nails come in a box of 2,350, and those are $38.29 per box. So on the pricey side, but well worth it. Advantages of this method are you get great hold down power and material that is 3/4 inches thick or below. Above 3/4 inches thick, I've had problems with the nails penetrating all the way through the wood. Probably the single biggest advantage is the nails are plastic, so if you hit them with your CNC, you're not going to damage your CNC bits, you're not going to damage your router, you're not going to damage your CNC motor. Disadvantages are it's expensive. You have to buy the gun, the Raptor nails, and to make the gun work, you need a compressor as well, which can cost you an additional $100 to $200. Option 5 is the gold standard for CNC milling, but also the most expensive, the vacuum hold down. Essentially, this is a big vacuum that applies suction through your spoil board and holds your workpiece down. These come standard in industrial machines, but you can buy them as separate add-ons to your CNC as well. The advantages of this method are this is the gold standard for CNC hold down options, and if you get one, your CNC work holding troubles should be over. The hold down power is great, there's nothing to interfere with the CNC machine, and it works by flipping a switch. The disadvantages are it's the most expensive option by far, and depending on the model you get, it will have a lengthy and complicated install time. I hope you enjoyed the content today, guys, and I hope you found something or saw something in the video today that you can use in your own shop. Please head over to the comments section and let me know if one of these 5 work holding solutions is something you're going to use in your own shop. Let me know about it. Let me know which one you liked. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Videos drop every Saturday. I will see you next week.
And we're down we